Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to flash stock ROM on your Samsung Galaxy A51. You may want to flash stock ROM for many different reasons, like for example your phone not working properly, or maybe you have custom ROM or custom recovery currently and want to go back to the official state. Just install the official software. It is going to be pretty easy. But first we'll need to do a few things in the settings. If you cannot access the settings, you can check them also, these things, in recovery mode. I'll show you later how to do it. Let's go to About Phone, and you'll need to know the model name. In my case, it's SM-A51-5F. If in your case it's different, remember your model name, then go to software information and find baseband version. You'll see the model at the beginning, then XX, a letter like S or U, and then a number or a letter. So we need to care about the second digit after XX. In my case it's 8. Which means I have the 8th revision and I cannot install an older one. I can install a newer one, but not older. Now, also, you can check the service provider software version. In my case, it's OPV, but if you download a different one, it doesn't matter. Now, once we know all that, we can turn the phone off. And we'll get to the computer, but I'll actually also show you how to enter the recovery mode, just so you know how to check the model if you weren't able to do it through the settings. So let's plug the cable that's connected to the computer to the phone, and then start pressing and holding on power and volume up. Then release power when you see the Samsung logo and keep holding volume up until you get to recovery screen. Now you're in recovery and you will see the baseband version here. You can see it contains the model A515F, XX, U or S letter, and then the revision, in my case 8. I'll go down with the power buttons and select power off, then click on power button, and I'll leave the phone off. Now let's get to the computer because we'll need to download a few things. So now let's go to SM-A515F or whatever model you have, enter it, then follow with firmware, and now go to any website that has it. I'm going to this website because I've been using it and I like it, but you can use any other one. Now, we'll need to select the CSC code. As you saw, mine was OPV, so I can get that. If it's not available or I want to install a different one, I can just enter the country name, for example, Poland or EU. Okay, there's no version for EU. Never mind. Let's select Poland. And you can see there are different ones. What it means is they are not only adjusted for the region, but some of them are branded by a carrier. For example, the OPV is branded by Orange carrier, which we have in Poland. TPL, I think, is for T-Mobile. PLS for Plus, PRT maybe for Play, because we have those 4 carriers here. So you could select a carrier branded version. XCO in Poland is the non-branded version. You can of course research it on the web, like for example, let's see what countries are there. What countries do have, like Spain? Spain has, yeah. And you can see like Spain CSC codes. And you'll see, for example, that for Spain, PHE is unbranded, AMN is Orange, ATL is Vodafone, and stuff like that. So, yeah. I'm gonna get the XCO non-branded version for Poland, and then you'll have all the different revisions. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. If there was a newer one, there's not, but if there was, there could be 9 or later after 9 it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, basically the numerical digits. A means 10th revision, B means 11th, and so on. I'm getting the 8th revision. This is the only version that I can get because I can't get the older one. Let's download it, but of course you can get a newer one. It's also pretty great if you, for example, want to update, let's say from revision 1 to revision 8. That's gonna be quite a lot of updating if you were to update it through the system, because you would need to update multiple times, and here you can just do it once. So let's download it. Let's wait a moment until it downloads. In the process, get to our website, HardReset.Info. Go to download. And in the download, go to Samsung drivers at first, download them right here. Then also go to Odin. Download Odin. So 3.14.4, which is the newest version. Click on download and download that. Now once you have it, you'll have everything in the downloads. I'll delete the things I don't need anymore. And let's wait until, we can wait until this downloads. In the process, we can already start extracting the files. So right click on the Samsung drivers, click on extract all, extract, do the same for Odin, extract all, extract. Now let's go to Samsung drivers first, open the file and install them. I don't need to do it because I've installed them today. If you had installed it in the past or never, you need to install them. After that, remember to restart your computer. This is super important. But also before you restart, wait until the file downloads. If you're also waiting until the file downloads, and then restart your computer, and you'll be able to continue with everything else. So, yeah. The Samsung drivers need to be installed and the computer needs to be restarted after installing them. Then go to Odin, open the program, click on OK. We have Odin here. We'll be appending all the files, but before we do, let's put our phone in download mode. To do it, unplug it from the cable, press and hold on volume up and volume down, and while doing so, plug in the cable. You'll see a blue screen. Shortly press on volume up, and now it's in download mode. It should appear here. Yes, it has, and that's great. I'm gonna put it away for a moment because we'll get to the file explorer. I'm gonna right click on the firmware file, extract all, extract, and now let's wait a minute. Now once the file is extracted, let's append all the files. So click on BL in the Odin program, go to downloads or any other folder that you have the firmware folder in, go into that, select the file that begins with BL, then of course the CP. I'm purposely skipping the AP, I'm gonna do it in a moment. Select the CSC for CSC. For CSC, you could have also selected home CSC. That would simply not erase your data. So if you want to do a manual update without erasing the data, for example, if you have the older version of the system, want to update to a newer one, but not erase the data, you can select home CSC. And then for AP, select the AP file. It's the biggest one, so it's gonna load for a minute. Okay, now it's appended. Let's click on start and wait until it finishes. It's gonna take quite some time. I'm gonna get back to you when it's done and we'll see everything. The phone is now restarting. Everything is done. You can set it up on your own. You can do whatever you want. Basically, it's all working now. So I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.